Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing you this week's forecast and spiritual insights for Monday, the 25th of January through to Sunday, the 31st of January 2021. This coming week we have the Leo full moon on the 28th and the 29th of January. So depending on where you are in the world, in Australia we will be experiencing the peak or the fullness of the full moon at 6:16 a.m. on the 29th of January. So this energy as we move in the lead up, so remembering that yes, we have the full moon that happens at 6:16 a.m. However, the energy and the build up to that full moon begins now as we move into the week. It's a build up, and so that energy begins to, I guess, show up in our lives to affect us in how we're actually interacting with life. So this energy can feel quite chaotic. It can perhaps bring up that sense of uncertainty, confusion, not really having an understanding, or we're at the beginning of the year, so, perhaps you're feeling confused about what you're going to do moving forward, or what decision to next make, or to know how to make a decision moving forward. And when we're in that state of fear, so uncertainty and chaos really brings up that state of fear. And so if we think about the Leo full moon and the sign of Leo, Leo is all about heart-centeredness. So there is the invitation there also to come back to your heart, come back to love, and even ask yourself, what would love have me do? What would love have me do? What would love have me choose? What is the choice through love? And you may also feel that your emotions are heightened as well as you continue to move into this week. And as Jupiter is aligning with the sun and the moon this week, Jupiter brings in that sense of abundance, that sense of expansiveness, that I guess the right word might be, it's not expansion, excitement about what could be. It's okay to get excited about life. And this is the invitation this week. Look for the silver lining. What is it in your life that it does excite you? What does light you up? And through this expansion, there's an opportunity also in this week for us to really tap into our own strengths, our own gifts, our own talents, and to put them to use. What is something in you that you love to do that you're not doing at the moment? And when you do that thing, you lose time, sense of time and space. It's like being in the zone, you're in the flow. What is it that you can do, that you can bring into your day as a daily ritual that gives you that sense of expansion? That might be walking, it might be singing, it might be creating or writing, or just cooking. I love to cook. When I'm cooking, I'm in the zone. I love to be in the flow and the zone of cooking. What is it for you, and how can you bring more of that into your life? It's also bringing to the surface perhaps emotions that you have not really acknowledged or not really dealt with. And so the invitation here this week is to allow yourself to sit and hold space for those emotions. And to hold space, that is to sit with those emotions, allowing your breath to flow to the emotion and asking the emotion what it wants for you to know. What are you trying? What do I need to know? What would you like me to know? What do you have to tell me? Because when we bring that to the surface, again, another opportunity for another layer of healing to occur. The Leo also is a natural leader. has that fiery energy. And this week, where are you being called to step up and lead in your life? And does that excite you? However, leadership can have many forms. So leadership can be, okay, I'm stepping into a role of leadership. It can also be, I'm going to live what I speak. That is a form of leadership. I'm going to, when I'm in a circle of people and they're talking about something that's not really conducive to the well-being of everyone there, leadership is saying, I'm not really comfortable with this conversation. Can we talk about something else? Leadership is being the way that you want someone else to be. Leadership is transparency, so honesty. Leadership is setting healthy boundaries, and in doing that, you're paving the way and showing somebody else how they too can do that. Leadership is living the life aligned to your heart, to your soul, to your truth. And this is what we're being invited to do this week. So Theta downloads, if you'd like to place your hands on your chest, close your eyes. Would you like to know what it feels like to have the Creator's highest definition, perspective, and understanding of leadership? That you know it is possible to be a leader. You know what it feels like to lead by example, to live your truth. You know that it is possible to make the choices for you that are in alignment with your highest good, and that you know it is possible to have a sense of excitement and happiness and be able to provide beautiful space to safely feel, acknowledge your emotions in a way that serves your best and highest good, and that it is okay to express your emotions, and that you know how to tap into the highest definition of love, and that it is possible to be guided in love and to experience the unconditional love of all that is, the Creator of all that is, in all areas of your life, and that you know how to live your day-to-day life in this way. I am a leader. I feel and express my emotions in a safe and healthy way. I am excited. I know how to make healthy choices that serve my best and highest good. Say yes to receive. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. The beautiful Radha. She is an expression of the soul's flame, because for her, her journey has been discovering that the divinity within is an aspect of the soul flame. In tapping into the divine essence within, recognizing her own divinity, her own worth, the beauty of who she was, enabled her to expand her consciousness, to shine her light, so that all the relationships that she chose were of the same essence. So the message here is, for relationship harmony to occur externally in your life, there needs to be internal relationship harmony with self. Identifying your own worth, your own value, acceptance and compassion for who you are, and having self-love. This is the foundation for deepened, harmonious, enriched external relationships in all areas of your life. The more that you acknowledge and love the self within, the more capacity that you have to hold and experience and be present in loving, nurturing, expanded relationships. For Thursday and Friday, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increasing. So this is a perfect alignment to the full moon that we're experiencing in Leo this week, with the alignment of Jupiter and the Sun and the full moon. This is an abundant time. And so you're being invited to focus your attention on the situations that you want in your life. You know, we find it so easy to focus our attention on what we don't want. You know, we don't want that behavior in another. We don't want this situation. We don't want this job. We don't want whatever that may be. And the operative word here is don't want. So the universe does not hear a negative, doesn't hear or feel don't. It just hears I want, and then brings more of that into your life. So my invitation to you this week is focus your attention on what you do appreciate and value in your relationships, in your friends, in your children. Focus your attention on what you do appreciate and value in your work. How is your work serving you? And have appreciation for that. Focusing your attention on the beauty of life, of nature, of the beauty and of the essence of flowers, the joy in the birds, the butterflies, the open blue sky, or the abundance of snow wherever you may be. There is something that you have that you can physically. Abundance is an internal feeling. It is a feeling. It is a state of being. And when we give thanks and gratitude to all that we already have in our lives, when we focus our attention on the value of somebody else and ourselves, we build that feeling and that sensation of abundance inside of us. There is also the message that when you give thanks to life, the universe, your higher power, for supporting you as though you already have it. Thank you, universe, for surrounding me in the beautiful, loving light of the light beings, of the angelic realm, of life force energy. Thank you for surrounding me in that support, and thank you for revealing that support to me. In doing so, you become more aligned and open to the signs that the universe is bringing to you this week. Saturday and Melchizedek, Order of Melchizedek, Lord Melchizedek, Higher Learning. Melchizedek, everyone says it differently. I say Melchizedek because I'm Australian. You have learned from everyone. Okay, that's not the word, but that's what dropped in. And you have learned from experiences. More in a study is now required to further progress. I love this. So this is an opportunity for you to acknowledge and recognize all of the wonderful teachers that have shown up in your life. That may be, you know, spiritual gurus, or it may be somebody that you worked with that, you know, gave you an opportunity to experience friendship. It may be that you take time to acknowledge that you have wisdom within you, that you have been given beautiful opportunities Perhaps you've studied, perhaps you've done courses, perhaps you've done workshops. Higher learning is accessible to you at this time. It's accessible through meditation, coming back to breath. This in itself, in an act, is actually opening up your intuitive channel. Focus your attention on your third eye when you're doing your breath exercise. Place all of your attention there. In the moment that you do, you can feel the pressure of your third eye. This is a way of having that connectedness to the higher consciousness of who you are. Inner learning, inner study. Have you embraced all aspects of who you are? Are you honoring the value of who you are? And do you believe in your own self-worth? These are opportunities to come back to wholeness, to come back to love. And as you honor and love and value all of who you are and accept who you are, even further expansion, awakening, raising of consciousness, raising of vibration, and full alignment with the universe can take place. So I hope that these messages serve you well. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself. I still have some places available for my Awaken program. And what lights me up about that is that it is filled with opportunities for you to come back to a place or arrive at a place of self-acceptance, highlighting, giving you opportunities to really tap into your core strengths and how you can use them in your everyday life. Even your potential challenges, and giving you ways in which you can be aware of them in order to shift and change your focus and your attention. There are many of the techniques that I have used in my life, in my own awakening journey to self-love, to self-acceptance, to being okay in my own skin, to having the confidence to speak my truth, to be aligned to the universe. And of course, meditation and journaling is a big part of it as well. Check out the details in the link below. I would love to see you there. I would love to support you in your own journey. Namaste, blessed be. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. Bye.